Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to King Spade channel. So my sage has officially advanced into Professor, and that means a whole new set of skills has just unlocked. In this video, we are going to take a closer look at what the Professor skill set offers and how it performs after stepping into the second advanced job. The first thing that really stood out to me is that for the 200 rod build, there are not any brand new active skills added. The core still revolves around the elemental bolt skills. But here's the exciting part. As a Professor, the potential of those bolts gets cranked up significantly. One of the first skills worth mentioning is Memorize. This skill gives you a 25% chance to instantly cast your next elemental bolt. Sounds amazing, right? But here's what I noticed. When that instant cast triggers, it does not benefit from the bolt enhancement skill. Normally, bolt enhancement expands your elemental bolt into a 3-meter AoE, but the instant cast version from Memorize stays single target. Still useful, but something to keep in mind. Then there's double casting, another key skill. This one gives a 25% chance for your elemental bolt to deal double damage. Pair Memorize and double casting together and your bolts come out faster, hit harder, and make your grind a lot smoother. These two are definitely the core Professor skills. Now on top of that, we have got some supplementary passive that push Professor performance even higher. For example, Monster Knowledge not only reduces incoming elemental damage by 10%, but also lets you deal 10% more damage against fire, earth, water, and wind monsters. A great balance of defense and offense in one skill. Then we have Extended Field. This prolongs the effect of your elemental field even after you leave its range. Since elemental field damage enemies over time and also boost your elemental defense depending on the type you cast, this sounds good on paper. But honestly, I don't use it much in PvP or instance. Constantly moving around means having to recast the field over and over, which interrupts your bolt casting. Personally, I skip this skill for now. A much better option in my opinion is Elemental Knowledge. It passively boosts your elemental damage by 5%, and on top of that, give you a temporary 30% buff for 15 seconds, making your bolts even more powerful. This is a must-have for burst damage. Other parts of the skill 3 are split. Skills on the left are more suited for book professors, while the center ones are heavily PvP focused. For example, Health Conversion lets you restore HP by consuming SP, and Soul Change allows you to swap SP with another player while inflicting them with a nasty SP depletion debuff. A common trick is to first convert your SP into HP and use Soul Change to swap, which basically refills both your HP and SP in one move. Pretty clever if timed right. We also get Mind Drain and Mind Breaker, which add extra effects when you use the skills Spell Breaker, Dispel, or Soul Change. Mind Drain adds neutral damage based on your SP, while Mind Breaker lowers the target's magic attack and defense. This makes your utility skills more punishing, especially in PvP. So overall, the Professor skill kit does not add flashy new attacks, but it supercharges the elemental bolt gameplay. Faster casting, higher damage, and a lot more fun when grinding. For my character update, my gear setup hasn't changed much. I'm still upgrading equipment and stacking as much haste as I can. Right now, I can cast level 8 elemental bolt with 0 variable cooldown, but I need more haste to unlock level 10 bolts. For weapons, I am running INT enchant from Frontera City and 3 archer skeleton cards for magic attack and penetration. My armor and accessories are also INT enchant, with Zerum card slotted into accessories for haste. On my headgear, I have got 3 Mami cards for final magic damage bonus. As for shadow equipment, also no progress yet. It is still sitting at level 3. Definitely room to grow with inscriptions and pioneer stats, but materials are holding me back for now. My bound setup setup uses elemental weave to cut down cast time, on engrave magic rod for magic penetration, and on validation habitual casting for even more bold damage. Even with this fairly modest white gear, I can still one-shot higher level monsters like Swordfish and Marduk, which makes job EXP grinding a lot of fun. But Sage or Professor gameplay does come with one big downside: the zany upkeep. Elemental skills need the elemental stones to cast, and they are not cheap. Plus, you can only buy 1000 per day from the COC NPC. Because of this, I rotate my grind spots based on which elemental stones I have. For example, Swordfish drops Mystic Frozen Stones for Cold Bolt skill. Once I run out of the Wind elemental stones, I switch to farming Marduk and use those Mystic Frozen Stones instead. Most of the time, I go to Fridola since they spawn closer together, making it easier to hit multiple targets at once with AoE. Fire monsters drop Flame Heart, which I then use against Vitata for Firebolt farming. Personally, I like Deniro more since their spawns are also grouped tightly. For Earth monsters, you will get great Earth items for Heaven's Drive skill. There are not many Wind monsters around, but I can still use Heaven's Drive against Cornotus or Vadon, and surprisingly, I can still one-shot them. So for me, Sage or Professor gameplay is really about smart target selection and efficient farming to manage the Zany upkeep. And that's about it on my Professor build update. Now what about you? How do you manage the Zany cost for grinding if you are also playing the Sage? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, that's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.